Hey everybody, this is Alison Safrit. I am an art teacher and ceramic artist in West Virginia. And for today's video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of my pottery studio, starting with my electric fired kiln. This is where I do my first firing. Pots go in. It's about 26-hour firing because it heats up really slow, letting all the water release from the clay and all the organic matter. So coming around here, my work table, I do a lot of carving here, work on handles, lids. It's also a nice place to store some of my work, and I do some glazing here as well. So as a ceramic artist, it's really awesome having a lot of flat surfaces to work on. And my wood stove here, super important tool. It keeps me warm in the winter. And moving along here to my pottery wheels, I have one down low and one up high. The one down low I like to use for bigger pieces because it enables me to use my whole body, my feet, my legs, everything can be engaged so I can center really large pieces of clay. But it's really hard on my back. So when my back starts hurting or when I'm making smaller pieces, I prefer to stand over here and I don't have to bend over as much. It's not as stressful on my back. So this just really helps me be able to throw for longer periods of time. And on this side of the room, I've got my work shelves. So I store work that's ready to be fired, work that is in process. Everything is stored over here. You can see here is one of my freshly made bowls. You can tell the bottom's a little more rugged and raw looking than that of a trimmed and finished piece. So when they are about leather hard, I trim a foot on the bottom. This gets rid of some excess clay and creates this little platform for them to sit on. So showing you a few more of my pieces here. And I like to do lots of carving, adding texture and pattern. My students will know that I say that a lot. Texture, texture, texture. They love it. And over here is my wedging table. It's made of plaster. So what's really cool about this table is when I recycle my clay, reconstitute my clay, which happens in these two buckets, this bucket here is full of dried ribbons of clay from when I trim. And I add water to them. And then after a few weeks, it turns into this real awesome gooey clay slurry. And so this slurry comes over here on the plaster table. And I put a lot out at a time. It goes there and the plaster will suck the water out of it and turn it back into clay that I can use. So in my classroom, those of you that take clay classes with me know that we keep all our dried clay to eventually fill up a bucket with dried clay and water and then be able to recycle our clay. So that's what's really super cool about being a clay artist. We don't throw anything away. We can reuse all the dried clay. So just giving you another scan of what the studio looks like. And I will be doing a demo eventually on this channel, and then also showing you my wood fire kiln, possibly even having a actual wood fire that I'll do a little video from depending on my firing schedule. But check in tomorrow. We have a jewelry artist on, also from West Virginia, and thank you all for tuning in today.